There we go. Hold on. Well, welcome to our May call, everyone. And we're going to spend a few minutes today and just uh, talk about some takeaways that everyone had from the Juice Plus Live event, because it was a great event, and I hope all of you have gotten to tune in. I think it's going to go away from Vimeo this week, but most of the content will be stored either on Freedom Revolution or wherever it belongs, whatever it relates to. It'll either be on the website or on Freedom Revolution. So I want to just take time to do that. We want to welcome a bunch of new team members. That's funny that I didn't get them counted up, because I went through and looked at everybody that was on this particular team. And we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 new reps on our team. So woohoo, go Team Rise. And Ashley has sponsored 3 of those. So special congratulations to you. And Ashley, I'm going to let you introduce your new team, and so happy to have you guys.
Yes, so I'm going to introduce my friend Carrie, who I've actually never met in person yet.
Yeah.
Video calls are good, yes.
Video calls, yes. She is a mom of 4, busy business owner, owns 3 or 4 businesses.
3 right now, that's plenty, yeah.
And 4 with Juice Plus now.
Yes, yes.
So she was a customer that loved the product, and when the blitz happened, I just reached out and it was the right time. And I just want to congratulate her within 2 days. Yay, Barbara!
Hi!
In 2 days, she reached her Partner Plus, and she's a couple orders away from 2SC, so she's doing awesome, and I'm so excited to have her. She's in the Bend area, which my family loves to go there. And then
Yes.
back to normal, we will get to meet one day.
Yes.
So welcome, Carrie, and then
Thank you.
yeah, and then Esther jumped on the call. She is a fresh team member as of last night.
Way to go, Esther.
So we've been talking about this for maybe a year and a half.
Yeah.
Yay, everyone's coming on. She's taken the product, she's loved the product, and she decided to take a leap of faith and do it afraid, do it brave, just like all of us do. And excited to link arms with her, and she's going to be ordering her product after this call and has a list of people to reach out to. And we have great events this month. And then someone who I told, she's actually today, I think May 1st was her first day back. She's in the medical field. She is a new team member. Well, she signed up a couple months ago, but she really put the pedal to the metal. She got brave, and she started following up with people she'd share with, and she reached Partner Plus in 2 days. So her name is
That's cool.
Kat. It was bummed and was gonna watch the recording.
That's so cool. So, and you had one other rep, Michelle.
Oh, and Michelle, hopefully she will watch the recording. Yes, she is someone that was on my list. She loves the product. She's in Portland, actually. We've never met, but just on the phone. And she's done a business like this before. She just had I think a month ago, had a little baby boy who's not sleeping.
Oh.
So I know, I truly believe once she gets more sleep, she'll be ready. She's about ready to place her order, and she has a few people she's talking to. So I'm excited for all of us.
That's great. And I know, Carrie, you brought on your friend Teresa, so that met her requirement for her QSC promotion. So we're excited for you to be able to do that. And
Yes.
my new rep signed up, a new rep, Lisa Ullman, that you guys met last month. She's at a doctor appointment, an eye appointment this afternoon. And she signed up Lori Chambers, and then Elizabeth Fitzgerald signed up Melanie, and Christy Briggs signed up Valerie Jones, and Barbara, you signed up a rep this month, Abigail. So, and Sharice signed up You tell me how to say her name correctly.
They are.
Dayar, because I want to say DR and it's Dayar. Okay. So like day is long. And then Kirsten, you have a new team member that is on here with us today. I'm going to introduce her.
Yeah, my mom, Janelle, says Nels.
Nice, nice, nice. Mom and daughters. My mother was an awesome team member. She was my very first team member, and she did her QSC right along with me. And I was so shocked that she wanted to do it first of all, and then she did so well. So anyway, congratulations to all you guys. And we had a really good month for customers too. And we talked about this last month, how this flies in the face of here we are, a lot of people not working and we're quarantined and yet we're doing really well. So I wanted to share with you because Ashley's going to share something from conference and something we're planning with you in a few minutes. But when people have nothing to do, coming to learn something is interesting, especially it involves seeing humans. So we had like 55 or 56 people on our food demonstration class, which was phenomenal. And that was great. And on our grow your own food event this last week, we had, I think, 36. I don't remember our count for the one in between with strengthening your immune system, but good attendance on all of these. And the thing that we like to do to support all of you who are just getting started is to have some built-in events that are high quality events that you can invite to, that people are going to get educated and inspired. Whether they can act on Juice Plus right now isn't a big deal, but it gives you a chance for them to see the community that you're part of, and lets them know that it's more than just you telling them, right? I think that's the cool thing of us doing this kind of event together. So I'd love to just open it up and have any of you that thought about what you want to share from Juice Plus Live, what stood out to you, what your takeaways were, and who'd like to go first? Okay, you want to do that? Go ahead, Ashley.
I loved the format, having littles at home that you could go and watch and pause and rewind and write things down if you needed to. I missed obviously being all together. There's nothing like being in one room with 9,000 people who are passionate and excited. So that's definitely huge, but I'm glad we got that. I love Jen's, watching her training on how they do their in-home and Zoom events. And in fact, Lenore and I had a conversation, and we have 3 of those types planned for the month of May. So it's really just changing it to where you're sharing product and business at the same time. Really easy, really casual, but you're hearing both stories at once. You're seeing some videos, very duplicatable, and pretty short too. I think it's about a half hour, or even shorter, but depending on questions. So I loved seeing that and how easy it was to duplicate. And then Dr.
Tamara Sachs.
Tamara was amazing.
Yeah.
Loved her, having her kick it off, and just, future, the more you hear it, the more it sinks in.
Yeah.
The importance and how we can literally turn off switches in our body's genes, and it doesn't have to be our story just because it was our parents' and grandparents' story. And then finally, I think Mitra Ray just really hit it out of the park at the very end when she was talking to us, but really new team members, sharing a little bit of her story, that she was kind of ignorance on fire. So yes, there's trainings and there's a way to do things, but if you come with your heart and your passion and you care about people, Chris Cotton, one of our NMDs, he's the first person I heard say, you can't say the wrong thing to the right person that's looking for it and ready, and you can't say the right thing to the wrong person that's closed and doesn't really want to hear it. So, but a lot of times the wrong person will come back around as you continue to share.
Exactly. And Jeff Roberti always says, if we make it overly complicated, that we have to know everything before we open our mouth. It's like, which part is complicated? The fruits, the vegetables, You know, it's like we tend to complicate it, but it's not complicated. Everybody knows they need more fruits and vegetables. Here's a clinically proven, cost-effective way to do it. It's not rocket science. So let's not make it more difficult than it is, right? So, okay, who else has something you want to share from Juice Plus Live? Why should anybody watch it that hasn't seen it? What do you think? Where are you, Pam? I'm going to call on you because she kept texting me all the way through it. Isn't it amazing to be part of this company?
I know, she walked away for a second.
Here's
Kirsten watched it. I'll call her out.
Here, I had to pull over. And so I loved the flexibility of being able to watch it from at home, you know, obviously being able to come, and a lot of the videos I actually watched after I put my kids to bed. And so that was really nice. I got to watch some of them with my daughters, which was really cool because, you know, they hear mom all the time going to conferences. Although Emily, she's definitely my bright yellow fun person. She's like, this just doesn't, I just don't think this is as fun for you as you would have like going to a conference. And I said, you're right, it's not. So I missed the people, I missed the fellowship, you know, the excitement and all of the energy that comes from dancing and having fun and the close connections that you have afterwards, after the segments. You know, you would go back into your hotel room or over dinner and you would really digest and discuss all those things. So I missed that, but it really was a blessing. And just a reminder, I think the biggest takeaway for me was was a reminder that we can do this anywhere, and we can we have an open door for anybody at any given time. So we're essential basically. And this is just, really awesome.
And we're essential by the response that we had in the 2-day blitz. More people signed up for the business in those 2 days than normally in 3 months. Okay, that's pretty amazing. I was going to say one of the things that got me at conference, I thought with not having NMD speeches, I was definitely going to make it through this conference without my Kleenex, you know, because NMD speeches always get me, and it doesn't matter how many I've heard, they always make me cry, because it's the journey, it's the process, it's the growing, it's the becoming, that you watch the transformation in people and you hear about their struggle, and it just it empowers everybody who's in the audience to go, you know, if they can do it, I can do it. And but when Paul Jarvis was sharing about the refugee camp, you guys, did any of you get to see that? It was just a short segment, but it was showing how they had shipped in complete and everything that we could to help with these refugees in the largest European refugee camp. And it just, got me big time. So that's great, Barbara. And I was thinking about, if we had planned it differently, we could actually have gotten on Zoom, watched a segment together, and then rehashed it right at the time, and, you know, talked about our takeaways. And so if they do any of this in the future, because I think all of this, everything that we've all been going through, gives us the opportunity to evaluate, wow, that worked pretty well. You know, I mean, when's the last time we got 56 people to a cooking class, right? So that worked pretty well. We should maybe think about doing more things online. So what were you, Kirsten, what was your takeaway?
I basically, I don't know, a lot of the same things as everyone else. The format was nice. I did feel at one point like, wait, did I remember to finish it all? So I like went back through and was like, okay, like, made sure I watched them all. But yeah, I think the events, like the Jennifer, when she did those events, that's really the main one that I was like, wow, this is really cool. Like how easily they did it. And it seemed like it would be more time efficient because it's like, you know, you start and you end, and like being in person is good and there's value in that too, but it's cool that there's like that other option that people can you know, we can honor their time a little better and just get the good stuff to them straight away.
And
So.
when they can watch it. But I do value all of you guys getting a little time away too. I think there's value in that. And of course, what made it so much shorter was no recognition, right? Because that's a big part of conference, and it's a really meaningful part of conference to see people accomplish the things that they do. So anyway, well, that is awesome. Ashley, I'd love for you, you guys have probably seen it on the Team Rise Voxer chat, but just to talk about the schedule for the upcoming events. I don't know if you can share your screen, or maybe I could even.
I don't have, I could open up Facebook. Can you, yeah.
Yeah,
and
where do you,
I posted it on the Team Rise Facebook
but where do you have it saved?
on my phone.
Okay. Okay, so what we did, Ashley, if you guys remember Jennifer's presentation, Ashley transcribed the invitation part, exactly what she said when she invites people. And then today I spent time and transcribed the whole presentation. And I think the most significant thing that, because there were just a lot of really fine tuning, they did a lot of fine tuning of the verbiage and made it all about the other person that is looking at what we're doing. And I absolutely love that, because it helps keep their keeps their guard down, because so often, you know, if people feel like they're being sold to, they just get defensive, and we don't want to do that. We want to really help them hear what we have to offer and see it as a tool, nothing more. And anyway, her verbiage is brilliant in that. And what I'd like to do on these first few events, because it is, the format is share a video, get takeaways from that, and then somebody share a story. And the points in all the stories were wonderful. Like, they made sure that they all covered different things. So I have all those points, the bullets, because of course I'm not going to transcribe their exact word for word story, but I took the points in it that they made brilliantly and had woven in their story, and we'll figure out who'd be the right person to say that. But if you guys would like to be part of these and invite, we'd like to work with you and get your story so it's super comfortable for you, and that you can make some of these points that really connect people with our message. And it'll make more sense to you once you see what they are. I'm going to post that entire script. If you guys have not seen her presentation, first, I would encourage you to do that. And if you didn't see it through the Juice Plus Live portal, I'm pretty sure that it has been or is going to be shortly posted on the Freedom Revolution. If it's not one place, it's the other. I'll try and get clarification on that and post it both on Facebook and on Team Rise. And once you've watched that, then having the script, because you're just going to go, oh my gosh, that was brilliant. I love how she said that. Don't worry about writing notes, because I've written down every single word from the whole presentation. So I'll post that on Facebook.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So it was that good. I don't normally do that. I just, you know, write bullet points, but it was really good. And I loved how they crafted the words very carefully. And it felt super personal to the person who was listening in. They made me cry. I mean, their story, one of their stories made me, you're going to think I'm just ocean of emotion, but I mean, I've been doing this for 25 years, and it isn't like somebody's story is going to get to me super easily, but they did. I love their stories. So anyway, the one that made me cry was when she said, I have this new confidence, and when my husband looks at me, he looks at me than he did before because of who I've become, you know, and that just got me because every woman wants to feel that. So I think every man wants to feel that in his wife's eyes as well. But does anybody else want to share something from the live? You walked off when I was calling on you. I saw your mirror, but you
Oh,
time.
well, you know what I think is so great about taking someone to conference, but even the online, it just gives the business credibility when they get to hear the people above us, the office, the people that run, you know, the quality of them. And I don't know, that's always, it makes me feel proud to be a part of the company when the leadership speaks and shares and what they're doing and how to improve it, and the virtual office, and all the tools they give. So, and the convenience of it being, you know, us being home and being able to watch it and rewatch it, and at the convenience of it all. And so all of it was great. Do you know if we're able to, at this point, watch it again on Juice Plus Live? I haven't tried.
You can still get in using the passwords, I think, through Friday.
Okay.
Thursday or Friday, I think it was 2 weeks after it originally broadcast. So if you haven't seen some part of it, watch this week. It's so worthwhile. And none of the segments are super long.
Right.
I think one of the other things that I like from being a 25-year vet at this is that Tony Branner's
she was great.
Her legacy piece, that 4 generations, Juice Plus has impacted 4 generations. It has in my family too. My mother, me, my children, my granddaughter. There's 4 generations of us too. And when you see that and see the health that we've enjoyed, and
I have 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super meaningful. Super meaningful. So anyway, is there anything, we were going to talk about the event some, Ash. Oh, you're on mute.
I unmuted. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just going to talk through, and it's posted on Facebook and it's posted on Voxer. But this is kind of cool how it worked out. I didn't even plan it. We didn't even plan it this way. But the first 3, they're back to back. So it's kind of crazy, but it's kind of nice knowing that if someone can't come to one, you can invite them. And the easy way to remember the first 3 is Dr. David Phillips. It's an Oregon event, but anybody, you know, it's open. There's no space limitation. So Dr. David Phillips is awesome. For those of you that are new to our team, he is a sports science medicine doctor. He's an Ironman competitor. He's great. And anybody in your life that maybe health is important to them, fitness is important, would really resonate with him. He's a great communicator. He's going to be doing, it's a Facebook Live. I thought it was Zoom, but it's a Facebook Live event. I can send you that information. It's May 7th at 7 p.m. And then our first Take Healthy callback with our team is May 8th at 8 p.m. So 7 at 7, 8 at 8. And then Lenora and I do a Take Healthy back call every Saturday, and that's May 9th at 9 a.m.
Every second Saturday of the month. So you'd have 3 opportunities. We really wanted to stack these so that those of you that are in the Blitz have every opportunity to invite people. I promise you we'll never embarrass you at an event we do online. Nobody's going to feel any pressure or nothing like that, but they're going to get a lot of education, a lot of inspiration. And if this is up their alley at all, it will help them make a decision.
And then we have 2 more events in May. May 16th will be the Healthy Living event that Jen did a training on. So the 16th at 10 a.m. and then Wednesday, May 20th at 7 p.m. We're trying to do different days and different times.
Did you make it Wednesday?
Or is it Tuesday?
Yeah, because I can't do Wednesday.
Okay, we did have it for Wednesday, but it'll be Tuesday, the 19th, I guess.
Okay.
Glad we're talking about it here before we're inviting. I could change the flyer.
Double check, because I thought we talked about Tuesday, not Wednesday.
Okay. That's on my calendar and on the thing, but I can go change it.
Okay, and the first one that we're doing, that's the night after Dr. David Phillips, that's gonna be the same format too, right? As
Jen.
Jen's? Uh-huh.
Yeah, so the ones that I call the healthy living events,
Uh-huh.
those
Yes.
are, yeah, it's May 8, May 16, May 19.
So on these calls, you guys, they'll get introduced to every product that we have, and they'll hear 3 or 4 stories of people who have had great success, how they were introduced to, like kind of where they were at before Juice Plus, what happened afterwards, and why they decided to engage in the mission. And so, yeah, it's just offering up what we have, and then all through the verbiage says, you know, we don't have no idea how this is going to land with you, but we'd ask you to think about it and decide which option would be best for you, and then lay out a roadmap at the end what some of the options might be. And so these are some events that you can just build for. You can send the little when you're texting people, and we have the verbiage for that. And that's part of the document that I'm posting. I integrated what you had sent me, Ashley. So on Facebook, you'll have the what to say beforehand, how the event goes, and then how to follow up and what to say. So really good roadmap. Love that training. So is there anything else that we needed to talk about? It was a fabulous month, you guys. Best one in a really long time. So excited for everybody. Have some momentum going. And
Team Rise, the team under me had like 33 customers. It's awesome.
okay, yeah, well, it was interesting because Ashley, and this is not the place to talk about it, but I was going to say, I'm probably going to need you to start pulling those numbers, because it's so hard for me to sort out your numbers from everybody else.
Okay.
And the thing with the customers too is they have there's a count of products, and then there's a count of actual people, and it still didn't balance out with what I actually found. So I'm always a little confused about sorting through that, but it was a fabulous month. Yeah, a lot of people got new customers. And so let me just shout out the names of the people that I found that had new customers this month. Of course, I closed my book before we got that done. So Ashley was the queen. She often is, with 6 new customers. And then, well, actually, Carrie, you had 6 customers as well. So congratulations on your first month out. That was in April. And then Kat had 2, and Kirsten had 2, Pam had 3, and then Carla, Teresa, Dayar, Barbara, let's see, Therese, Lisa Ullman, she had 4 new customers, but all those others that I named had 1 or more. And so lots of activity this month. So appreciate that, you guys. Anybody have any questions about anything? And Carrie or Esther, would you like to say anything to the group about what made you decide to join this journey?
Hi, I'll go.
Yeah, sure.
Well, Ashley has invited me to so many things over the last, I think, like she said, about a year or so. And it's just been interesting to me listening to testimonies and, you know, hearing it from doctors' point of views, and not just, you know, we're all everyday people, but you know what I mean, like hearing it from the experts, I guess. Because sometimes other businesses tend to push things just to push them because they, you know, without any real, I guess, need behind it, I guess is what I'm saying. And I've always been a kind of person who, if I'm going to do something, I want it to mean something to other people as well. And just listening to other people's testimonies, and I think about my family and I think about myself, and the things that I've seen health-wise. We have heart problems in our family, and there's diabetes, and I see it from so many people, and it just I know when I take it, I feel so much better. I don't get sick as often, and um, it just I know it works, and I know that it helps, and I want to help other people as well. So I'm hoping. I'm terrified at the same time because I'm new to this, but
Well,
Ashley has helped quite a bit with that as well. So I'm excited, and I'm looking forward to whatever's to come.
Carrie, I see you're driving, so you don't have to look at us if you don't want to.
Yes, I know. I'm so sorry I had to get on the road, but I actually didn't even think of the business portion. I really, my kids have been on Juice Plus, and I guess I noticed the difference when I run out. And so when Ashley just approached me, I thought, well, you know what? Why not? God has a reason. So, but yeah, the biggest thing is my oldest son, we almost lost his life once to an internal bleed, and he had so many complications after that I just saw how it restored his blood numbers. Every time we'd have to get another blood draw done when we were just on the Juice Plus constantly, it just improved his numbers. Because with synthetic vitamins, the numbers kept dropping. So just really seeing that, it just thought with all 4 of my kids, I need to have them on this consistently. So yes, so I really joined for the product, but now I'm in the business.
That's so great. And Esther and Carrie and everybody else that's on here, I just say that that's where the courage comes from, because I always think about, what if somebody was too afraid to share it with me? Where would I be? In my health and, in my life in general. So that's every time I feel puny, I just think it's from a place of gratitude. I'm just going to speak it. It's up to them. And that takes the pressure off. Yeah. All right, you guys. Well, thanks for a wonderful month. And I'm looking forward to seeing all of you on these events we're doing. Build for them. I promise you they'll be great. We'll probably come up with an individual flyer for that Healthy Living event. If you got any thoughts about what you want on there, Ashley, and we'll get those posted on our Boxer chat and on Facebook. So anyway, anything else for the good of the order? Great seeing you all.
Love you all. Thanks for
Good to see you.
Oh, did Janelle want to say anything? Maybe not, but
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Forgot, Janelle. So what made you think about doing this?
she's unmuting.
Trying to unmute
There we
yourself.
go. I've just seen what it's done with Kirsten. I got to go to the conference in San Antonio, which was pretty amazing, and just to hear all the stories and how it's changed people's lives. And right now, with the way our country is and the great, you don't have to worry about your immune system. You know you're doing the best you can with that. So that's just been huge right now. So
and believe me, it's huge to the people in your life too.
what's that?
It is. It's huge to other people.
Yeah. So it's a great product. I've been on Omegas for years, and not, of course, Juice Plus because it's new. But when Juice Plus came out with their Omegas, I was so excited because I jumped right over there and got on them, and I love them. I think it's something that everybody should be taking and have in their systems and in their body. So I totally agree with the product. I love it. I'm a little bit hesitant and scared to get out there and share it much, but I know it will come up, and then we can share. So
yeah, and the verbiage that we've always taught is, when people ask how you are, it's just say, I've been on this wonderful health journey, And I've thought about sharing with you what I'm doing and why, you know, because I know you're always trying to do the best for your family, or I know that you're always, you know, trying to, whatever it is you know about them, whether it's eat healthy, whatever you say about them, and then just say, you know, I don't know whether this would be for you or not, but would you be open to looking at it? And it's always with just that soft, gentle approach, because that's all it takes. It makes sense to people. And just like it made sense to you. So it doesn't make sense to everybody, but it makes sense to enough that we can build a really great business.
Yep. Yep.
Anyway, all right, you guys, thanks for tuning in, and I'll post our recording on the Facebook page.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful day.
Bye. Thank you.
Guys.